Now our topic is online transactions. In our daily routine life, we perform many online transactions. We are practically aware of what is the meaning of online transactions, but we must also be able to write the definition of the same or meaning of the same in the examination. So what is the meaning? Online transaction is a payment method in which transfer of funds or money happens online over electronic fund transfer. Online transaction process is secure and password protected. Now we will understand what is the online transaction process. There are three steps in this process. First is registration, second is placing an order, and the third is payment. Now, the online transactions can be conducted through various devices such as desktop computers. We can also use laptops, mobiles, or tablet computers. Whenever we go to the market to purchase anything, we may also make the payment through cash. That is, we give some currency notes to the shopkeeper. But in the case of online transactions, there is no need to do any kind of paperwork in online transactions. When we make cash payment, it is quite possible that shopkeeper may make entry of the same in his book in paper form. But in the case of online transaction, neither side takes recording of the same in paper form. Online transactions can be made as many times as you want without any restrictions. Suppose if you go to the banker to deposit some cash, there may be also some restriction that you may visit the bank to deposit cash twice or thrice only in case of saving account. But in the case of online transactions, there is normally no such restriction. Now we will understand the features of online transactions. First is faster transactions. That is, the online transactions are very faster. Suppose you go to the market to purchase something and give him 500 currency notes. Then the shopkeeper will count the same one by one. It will take a lot of time. But when you make payment of the same online, that is, you perform online transaction, it is faster. Only on the click of a button, the payment is received by the other person. Next is feature is lower transaction cost. Lower transaction cost means in in the case of traditional system such as cash transactions, suppose you are to make the payment to a person living about 100 kilometers away, you may have to depute someone to go to the other place by bus or by car or any other means of transport and give him the payment. But in the case of online transaction, you are to use your own mobile or laptop having internet connection and your bank account linked to that, and you can make the payment online. Now the third feature of online transaction is 24 by 7 accessibility. If you want to make the payment to a person in cash, that person might be available at the shop or his residence, and the time should be during the day. You cannot approach a person to give him payment at late at night. But in the case of online transaction, you can receive as well as make payment any time of the day or night. Next feature of online transaction is reduced role of human in whole transaction process. All the transactions are recorded and stored digitally, hence the chances of human error are reduced. Suppose you give 1000 currency notes to a person. He will count one by one, and it is quite possible that he may count in the first attempt that these are 999, and in the other attempt he may count the same as 1001. So there are the chances of human error in the case of cash transactions. But normally in the case of online transactions, such type of error do not occur. Now, the next feature of online transaction is removes geographical barriers. You can make the payment or receive payment online. Now, the other person who is sending or receiving payment may be living in another city or in another state or in some other country. Next feature of online transaction is that it is generally secured. Security features such as one-time password are provided to protect against security risks. Now, a question arises, is it possible to cancel an online transaction after the payment has been made? That is, once you have sent the payment to the other party online and the payment has been deducted from your bank account through internet banking, or you have made the payment through credit card or debit card, what will be the fate? Then the answer is that cancellation of the online transaction is only possible if the merchant cancels your transaction and initiate a refund of the same transaction. That is, once you have made the payment online, the payment goes beyond your control, and only the merchant can cancel the transaction, and only he or she or the concerned organization can only start the refund of the said transaction. Next question arises that many times it happens that whenever you do online transaction, sometimes the transaction fails, the payment is not received by the other party. Why it happens? Whenever we use a debit card or a credit card for making an online payment, there are many parties involved in the process. That is the person, that is the organization issuing bank who has issued the debit card or credit card. Then there is a processing platform. Then the acquiring bank who will receive the payment, and then the merchant platform, and the card network, that is the debit card or credit card may belong to Visa or Master, etc. All when many number of any when some many parties are involved in the whole process of online transaction, it is quite possible that there may be some technical or network problem in their system at the part of any concerned party which is involved in this whole online transaction process. So when there is any technical glitch or network problem in the system, then the online payment transaction fails. Now the question before us is, what are the benefits of online transaction? First is, online transaction saves time. If we go to the market to purchase something, we may have to go there by cycle or by scooter or by car or on foot. Then it involves time to go to the concerned shop and return to home. But in the case of online transaction, we can make payment online and purchase something online, and we need not to go to the market, and it saves time. Next benefit of online transaction is that it is convenient. We can do online shopping while we are sitting in our office, or we are watching television at the comfort of our home. Now, next benefit of online transaction is faster and easier. Online transactions are very faster and easier than conventional brick and mortar transactions. Next benefit of online transaction is that we can buy anything. Suppose you go to a shop to buy something, there is a limitation that a particular shopkeeper or even a big departmental store can have regarding the quantity or the quality or the number of products he can display or can have store of the same. So when you are doing online shopping or online transaction, you can access the any online e-commerce site and go through their catalog, and you can select any number of products you want. Now, next benefit of online transaction is easier to transfer money. We can easily transfer money from one place to another, or to someone who is living in some different country or some different state, or living in the same city at some remote place. Now, another benefit of online transaction is that we do not have to carry cash while we are going to purchase something. Next benefit of online transaction is that there is no delay in payment. In the case of offline transaction, it may happen that the person, while we make the payment offline in cash, the other person will count the same, or even in the case of check payment, the payment will be credited to the other person after some days. The whole process may take some time. But in the case of online transaction, there is no such delay. The payment is received in the other person's account immediately whenever we click the button on our mobile. Now, what are the demerits of online transaction? Next, first point is high server load. Sometimes you may have seen that there is festival season, sorry, or there may be some discount offer by a particular organization. So a large number of customers approach the relevant site, and hundreds and thousands of orders are placed. In that case, there is high server workload, and the server gets down, and the online transaction does not take place many times. Next demerit of online transaction is that the online transactions are often not secure. This means that there is risk of identity theft or fraud. Another demerit of online transaction is that sometimes when we make the payment, it is quite possible that if we want to make the payment of say rupees 5,000, but while typing the same on our computer keyboard or mobile keyboard, we may put extra zero, and hurriedly we may click the payment of to be sent. But it is, you must understand that in the case of cash payment, while you are making payment, the shopkeeper will count the same. He may tell that the payment has been received in excess, or you may also be counting the same currency notes while the same is being counted by the shopkeeper. So anything received in advance by the shopkeeper may be received back by you at the same time. But in the case of online transaction, once you have made payment to the wrong person, or of wrong denomination, or wrong has been paid to someone, it may create problem, and sometimes it may not be possible to get the refund of the same. Now, another demerit of online transaction is reputation issue. Sometimes during online shopping, if the server is down due to any reason, even for a second, many transactions which are being performed online get stuck. The payment gets deducted from the other party, but is not credited your account, or you have sent the payment but the payment does not reach other person while the payment has been deducted from your account. Sometimes these types of problems may also occur, but at the same time, if the server goes off even for a second, it may also leaves adverse image, adverse impact on the reputation of the organization, because many customers think that the organization has not deployed proper server or the server of the proper technical uh, denomination which may handle the such a workload of the organization. It is also has been seen that the old persons or many other persons are not comfortable with the online transactions, because it has also been seen that in the case of online transactions, they are not in a position to they are not in a position to manage their mobile phones or laptops, because they are not having the knowledge enough to use the computers, or not having the facility of internet banking, debit card or credit card. So they feel it more convenient to go to the shop and make the payment in cash. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.